Okay, boys and girls, welcome to the first video of the year. I'm going to go through one problem from each station from our review packet. I'll walk you through it, and if you have any questions, hopefully this will answer them. We'll do number 20 here. Number 20. So we'll distribute my -3 to both terms. So we have -3x. Don't forget, -3 and -1 will give me a +3. Distribute again. Perfect. And then combine my terms on this side. 6x and -5x, even with just an x, plus 7. Alright, then we're just combining like terms. So 8 and a -3 will give me a 5x. +3 and a -24 will give me a -21. Equal x plus 7. Now, move terms around, subtract an x from both sides. I get 4x equals, and I will add 21 to both sides. 28 divided by 4, x equals 7. Piece of cake. POC. Okay, moving on. Let's see, here I will do number 6. I'll do this one a couple different ways. First, we'll just distribute with the arrows, and then we'll get 3p squared minus 3p minus 3p plus 3. Combine my like terms, and we get 3p squared minus 6p plus 3. Alrighty. Now, how do I want to do this? Here, we'll do the same one, but we'll do it down here, just so we can compare answers. So again, this is called the box method. You put one binomial up here, doesn't matter which one, 3p minus 3. The other binomial over here, 3p, or p minus 1. Then you just play battleship. So 3p times p is my 3p squared. P times -3 is -3p. Again, 3p times -1 is again -3p. And -1 times -3 is my 3. So now if you notice, here's my 3p squared. I combine my like terms again still. -6p, and then the 3 is random. 2 ways, same answer. Again, if everybody works for you, just giving you guys a different strategy. Okay, so I don't think anybody really had a problem with graphing linear equations, but I'll just do this one just in case. Here's my y-intercept. That's where I start. Here is my slope. I have a negative slope here, so I'm going to go down 1 over 3. 1, 2, 3. Down 1 over 3. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, so now notice how I went negative in one direction. Negative down, positive 3 over. It doesn't matter which way I go as long as only one of the directions are negative. Don't go negative in 2 directions because then you'll get a positive slope. So if I want to go the other way, I can go up 1, then over negative 3. 1, 2, 3. So again, going negative in only one of the directions. Then connect the line. And I'm done. So again, hopefully we can all graph a line. Moving on. We went over a couple of these in class. I'll go over a couple more. Here would be m to the 24th. Again, when raising an exponent to another exponent, I just multiply. Here, I get a to the 6th. When I'm multiplying exponents with the same bases, I just add. Because again, if you think about this, this is really a to the 10th times a squared over a to the 6th. Because that negative exponent will put that base in the denominator. So again, I do this, it'll be a to the 12th because I added those together over a to the 6th. And when I divide, I subtract, and I get a to the 6th. I mean, it's basically straightforward with the exponents. Just hopefully you know the rules. When you multiply the bases, you add the exponents. When you're raising them to a power, you multiply the exponents. That simple. I don't believe there will be any division ones on there. If we happen to put some on there, I will let you know and make you another video. Okay, graphing inequalities. We did these in class, but I will do one here just so I know we're clear. Okay, so I'm going to use the strategy with the intercepts. So I'm going to put 0 in for x first. So I know my point is going to be 0 something. So it'll be 5 times 0 minus 3y equals negative 15. That goes away. Divided by negative 3. I get y equals 5. So I know one point is 0, 5. Perfect. Next one, I will put 0 in for y, find x. That is 5x minus 3 times 0 equals 15. That goes away. Divide by 5. It's negative 15. Divide by 5, and I get x equals negative 3. So there's my 2 points. Here's my line. Now I need to decide where to shade. So I'm going to use the point 0, 0. Plug that into the equation. So I get 5 times 0 minus 3 times 0 is less than or equal to negative 15. So I get 0 is less than or equal to negative 15. Now that is a false statement. 0 is not less than negative 15. It's actually greater, which means I'm going to shade on the other side of the line, because that 0, 0 represents all points on the right side of the line. Okay, let's see, keep it moving. All right, I'll solve. We'll just solve the first one. I'm going to distribute the negative 4. Remember, it's always the number and the sign before it. So I get 6 minus 24n minus 28. Combine my like terms. I get negative 24n minus 22. Add 22 to both sides. I get 24, negative 24n is greater than or less than 144. Then I divide by negative 24. Now remember, when you divide or multiply by a negative, you have to switch the inequality sign. So my answer would be n is greater than, or sorry, I just said it too. N is less than or equal to negative 6. Here's negative 6. It includes it, because this means I've colored in the dots because it includes that number, and it goes less than. Now again, people ask me about the trick that you just fill in and color in the direction of the inequality sign. That only works if it goes variable, sign, number. If it's flipped, then that won't work. But here's a way to check to make sure you did shade in the right direction. Pick any number where you shaded. I'm just going to pick negative 10, and then say in your head, okay, does negative 10 less than negative 6? Yes, true. So I shaded in the right direction. That is a quick check if you'd like. Is that it? Is there any more? Okay. There you go. 1 topic, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there's your 6 topics. If we add any more, I will let you guys know. If it's a word problem, again, it's very hard to duplicate those. It'll be something using probably one of these skills, and I'm sure we'll be all right. Any questions, don't be afraid to ask me on Remind. And then hope everybody has a great weekend.